Krista, and I am here today to show you how to make this really fun printer Polaroid reel in Canva. So what you're going to do is you're going to come into Canva, you're going to hit the plus create button in the top. You're looking for Instagram story, okay? So if you don't see it, you're just going to type in Instagram story and then you click on it when it comes up. First thing we're going to do is apply a background color. So you're going to select your artboard. You're going to click the color wheel on the top and apply one of your colors. It doesn't matter which one it is. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go in the Elements tab, and I'm just going to search for boho. I want to make the background just a little bit prettier here, and I'm going to go into graphics. And let's just pick, maybe I'll bring this little thing in, kind of like that. I'll put it down here, kind of like so maybe. And then I think I will look for, let's have we got here that I can grab. I want some little flowers or something. Here, these will work. Perfect. So I'm just going to make them a little bit smaller and kind of put it up in the top because I want to leave space up here to write my hook. Then I am going to close out boho and I'm looking for paper receipt. You click on graphics and see all. You're looking for this one that shows up right here. If you don't see, you might have to scroll for a little bit more, but you click on this and you add it. And then you want to make sure that it's kind of down enough so that you've got space to write your hook at the top. Then you're going to take the middle at the bottom and you're going to actually crop this image. So you're going to take it up so that it looks like this. And then it looks like the Polaroids are going to be printed from this. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this. So I'm going to select it. I'm going to hit the duplicate button in the center in that floating menu. And then I'm just going to make sure that that is right over top of it. The next thing I have to do is bring in a rectangle. So I'm going to press the letter R and I need to make this the same color as the background. So select the color wheel, add the color. Then we just bring it up at the top. We want it to be aligned with the top of our printer and make sure that it covers the whole space. Now, this looks kind of funny right now because we can't see what's in the background, but I'm going to show you how to access the layers. So you're going to make sure that your rectangle is selected at the top, hit position in the floating menu at the top, click on layers. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this layer, the rectangle layer, so that it is down below the two elements that we brought in. And you're also going to take one of the printer layers, it doesn't matter which one, and you're going to put it below them as well. Okay, so we've got that part done. Excellent. We're going to go back into the elements and we are going to look for Polaroid frame. And I'm going to pick the first frame that comes up. I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to make it pretty small. Okay, I'm going to take the corner and resize it down. I'm also going to duplicate it 5 times. So while it's selected, I'm going to hit the duplicate button 4 times to make 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then all I'm going to do is kind of position them so that they're even on the page. And I'm just going to align them up and then make sure. Okay, so there I've got 36 and 36. So I've got to get 36 between all of them. So select this next one. And the last one, 36. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to press Shift and click on every single one. So I've got 5 selected. I'm going to hit Group. Now what I need to do is I need to add my photos. So I'm going to come over here in the left-hand side. And I'm going to go into my uploads. I actually have a folder set up, so that's what I am looking for here. Why can't I? There. Headshots. Perfect. I'm just going to add 5 photos. So click, drag, drop. Click, drag, drop. Click, drag, drop. Maybe make that one a little bit. If you need to zoom in so that you can see, you totally can. 3, and then we need 4 and 5. Okay, there, we've got our 5 photos. Perfect. I'm going to zoom back out. And then what I have to do is I have to go up to the top and I have to align it kind of with each side. You want to kind of use your eyes to do this. Then you're going to hold down the Shift key and you're going to drag diagonally from the bottom right corner down. And then you're going to take their finger off the Shift key, moved everything up, And you just have to do this a couple times until you get it the width of the entire printer. I am right there now. Okay, wonderful. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take this one all the way up so that it's just starting to come out. We want the bottom one to be coming out first. Then we have to go into the position tool in that floating menu at the top, go into layers, and we need to take our photo layer and put it behind, what do we need to do here? We need to put it behind this layer, and it has to go behind, there we go. So it has to go behind the printer and the top printer. It has to be one printer and this thing. Yes. Okay, so let's just show where that's at again, just so that you get it. Under layers, I've got my one layer that you can see on the top. Then I have my two elements. Then I have my other printer, that rectangle square, then the images, then the background. This is the key, okay? All right, now what we need to do is we need to duplicate this. So I'm just gonna select the background of this, and I can either just hit right, I can like right click and hit duplicate, or you can see that there's a little short code that shows up over here, which is what I'm going to use, which is, for me, I'm on a Mac, Command D, and I'm just going to hit that 5 times. Then what I'm going to do is select the second page, grab this by selecting it, hold down the Shift key, and bring it down so my next picture is just coming out. Go to the third one, click on the Polaroid images, hold down the Shift key, and drag down to number 3. Go to the fourth one, select it, hold down the Shift key, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last one, click it, hold Shift, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Done. Now, all we need to do is select this, and in between each one, once you kind of put your mouse in here, you're going to get Add Transition. You're going to click Match and Move, and you're going to make the duration of this 1 second, and then you're going to scroll to the bottom and make sure Apply Between All Pages is selected. Then what we need to do is select the first one and change the timing on it from 4.5 seconds to 1 second, and click this little box on so that every single one is the same. And I don't want 1.1, I want 1. And then I just need to make sure that this transition stayed. No, this moved. So I'm going to take the transition back to 1. I'm not sure why that is moving, changing it. Let's just press play and see what happens. Oh no, that's what it's supposed to do. Sorry. Okay, yeah, so we're good. So you set this one, you set the transition first and then set that. And then all you need to do, you can add your hook here if you want to, or you can just export your video and you will have this as soon as you download. I think it's this one. Here's one that I kind of mocked up earlier. And that's exactly how it happens. You don't have to put images here. You could actually create square graphics. I've done that as well. If I go into my uploads folder, I'll show you. I created some square graphics like this, right? So I used to spend hours in Canva, if we're being honest, trying to make designs pop. And I could replace those images with these. So you could actually tell a story too. It doesn't have to just be images. I hope you have fun with this one, and I hope you had fun in the challenge. All right, cheers.